Hi, welcome to I Wish I Was British. So, you're probably wondering, why the name? Why do you wish you were British? Yeah, I'm not really sure. um, I had a reason originally when I started this why I named it I Wish I Was British. And now I don't think I'd change it. It's just I don't have the same reasons. Um, I originally chose it because I was like, I really would like to live in England, and as much as that's true, I like America. I like America. I'm comfortable with America. Um, America's nice. I like America to a certain extent. I like America because I know what's happening. Like it's predictable a little bit. Um, I mainly chose I wish I was British because I for the past like month. Oh no, well over a month actually, like a month and a half, and a little bit before that, have been super into Tommy Innit and Jack Manifold's podcast. Shut up, I'm talking, and they're British, so. And then also recently Tubbo, super into Tubbo, and then this is really embarrassing, but Dream SMP, because I didn't grow up on it. But as a Tommy Innit fan, I feel like I have to watch it. I liked him better then. That's all I have to say. He was funnier. Now he's not funny. That's a lie. If I could take back one thing, it would be not going to his comedy show this year because I was like, oh, $50 is too much for literally one of the top front four rows. I really regret that. I really regret that. Well, so they don't tell you when you start a podcast about how to do it, because if you look it up, it's all these like it's like Joe Rogan esque podcasts. It's like two people sit at a table with super big mics, super big headphones, and a whole team. I know Jack and Tom have a team, but Koi Piso and Ben of the Week do not. How are they doing it? Well, so I went through mics, didn't work. I went through like 3 audio interfaces, didn't work. I went through a webcam, didn't work. So I got these small little vlogging mics too because I want to really get into vlogging this year. This is the year of starting things that I finally realized if this is what I want to do, I got to start early because this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. We got to get on that. It Side note, uploading the pictures for the Spotify creators account and on YouTube actually on my iPad did not work. But then when I used it on a laptop, and then this is after I compressed the PDFs, but still, it didn't work when I compressed them on my iPad. Once I compressed them on the laptop, then it worked. Care to explain why? So that's I think people that own podcasts should really start doing that. Should start explaining how. Would now be a good time to um say I think I emailed Coy and Ben, not expecting them to answer, just because there was the slightest chance that they might. Couldn't find any connections to Tom and Jack. That's because they refused to talk to fans online because it could be minor. In fairness, that you saw their friends. You saw what happened to their friends. Uh, why now start a podcast? Well, it is ending my high school era, or it's the back half of my high school era. And in high school, there's a lot of emotions. The older you get, the less you like people. The more they anger you and bring you down and make you feel negative emotions. So naturally, it's to vent. So that's we love venting. That's what this is for. And also, I thought if I want to become a creator, might as well start now. Might as well go ahead and do it. And better to start early, you know, if people don't find this for a couple years. Hello to the people from school. Bless your hearts. This is a really stupid episode, actually, unless you really like my voice, or you like looking at me. That's great. Thank you. I hope you're not a male. Um, you know, it's just slightly when you start creating, you realize how possibly stupid you look. Like when I vlog in public, I'm like, I look insane. I look insane. Um, I don't know how Ryan Trahan does it, mind you. How did he feel so comfortable in every McDonald's during the Penny series? I'm not Mr. Beast, I promise. I promise I'm not crazy. I promise, I promise, I promise. I started listening to Ben of the Week in 2019, or watching him, and then his podcast came out at some point. And I should have a picture of his podcast on my wall. I have like a collage. I also have couch surfing with Koi Piso. Koi Piso is like my favorite human ever, and that sounds crazy. It's just because he's really like relatable and seems really chill, and even though he's quite a bit older than me, it's his problems seem a little too realistic for me, per se. Um, Ben, I don't watch him as much anymore. He he films his podcast with his phone. And I don't know what Koi uses. He uses mics, but I don't know what they're connected to. They're like wireless. And then I thought, okay, Tom and Jack use wireless microphones. No, they don't. They do not use wireless headphones. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Theirs have wires. Actually, I haven't watched any of the podcast episodes. I've listened to them, but I haven't watched them when they were traveling in America because I don't know how they did that. Um. Anyway, if you want to start a podcast, hit me up. I'll help you. Cause it's a little confusing. It's a little confusing. Shout out to my cousin for taking my podcast pictures for me. Yep. This podcast was supposed to start at the very beginning of June. It is July 9th, 2025. Supposed to be at the beginning of June, so last month. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, so basically on this podcast I just plan to talk about a lot of like high school stuff, stuff in media. I have a couple friends that I'm hoping to get on as guests. I meant to do both my cousins when they were here, but I was having trouble with the mic and the audio interface. Me and my cousin spent a thick minute trying to figure out the audio interface, and it was not working. So that's great. You're probably like, why do you want to be why? Because kids always want to say they want to be an influencer or a YouTuber or whatever. But a lot of people connect to YouTubers. Like personally, I don't really connect fully with all of them, but and it's never like they've gotten me through tough times, but for some people it does. And just to be that kind of person that people could like listen to and relate to and find like peace and happiness with. So, that's kind of my main reason, but also it's fun. It's not a hard job or it's not as hard as working a 9 to 5. It has its uh difficulties, and I'm not even a big YouTuber or anything. I don't have like a team or anything, so that's just my personal opinion as of right now. And so 2025 habit I have to quit is saying and like a lot of people actually do go to college before they become creators, which is weird to me because they want to become creators and then they go to college. Like, actually, we're gonna cut that. We're actually gonna cut that because that was pointless to say. In my notes, I just have creating is an art. We're losing authenticity. Basically, nothing is authentic anymore. Fast media, Mr. Beast. I literally have fast media, pedos getting canceled. These are all really good points, actually. Sorry, I hit the mic. Had an itch. I still believe there's people that are honest out there. Not Mr. Beast. He's not. No. I really hate Mr. Beast, actually. Um, though he's talented at what he does. Oh my goodness, that is a huge fly. Um, I think, I think there are still people that are good. My point with that is that I think there's still people that are good, and pretty real. A lot of YouTubers I grew up with are now in their mid 30s and have kids or even 40s actually with like full families, which is so weird. Uh, but the older I get, the more I go for people that are closer to my age. Alana Lanteo, um, Koi, Tom, Jack. I just realized the other day that like Flamingo, Albert, whatever his last name is, the Roblox YouTuber, he is now 26, 27. He turned that like a couple weeks ago. Mariah Elizabeth, she's in her mid 30s now. Oh my goodness, who did I used to watch? I used to watch she started with an L, and she has like maybe 2 kids now. I know for sure she has one kid. She had a husband. She did a lot of gaming, a lot of Sims. I remember she liked South Park a lot. Dennis Daly, he's pretty old now. Um, I feel like the hype around. Side note, I feel like the hype around commentary YouTubers is going away. Chad, um, Funky Frog Bait. My personal favorite is Edvasion. Edvasion. Ed V. Asian. Yeah, that guy. He's my absolute favorite. Haven't watched him for months now. I used to watch YouTube while doing math. I don't think that was helping me. Then I started listening to K-pop. Has anybody else had a really big Korean phase? I used to do my makeup like Korean. You can't really see on this video, but cuz my eyeliner has kind of come off. You can kind of see it on that eye. I did a I did um Asian style makeup. It was like oh it's like Chinese and or Korean or something like that. It's there's like 2 different types. I can't remember what it was called, but it was my like Americanized version of the makeup, and it was so hard to find the right materials because Pinterest lies to you. Pinterest does not help you. Pinterest is terrible. I love Pinterest actually. Love Pinterest. Um, and then I started listening to K-pop because I wanted to be like edgy. Let me tell you, J-pop That is much better, in my opinion. In my opinion, I love K-pop actually, and I love K-dramas. Like, there's nothing I love more. Like, loving K-dramas, so good, so good. It's so good. Um, the culture, I like the culture, but if you know me, you know I like J-pop, and you know, like Vondi, so good. And oh, what's her name? There's a band too that's like really good. I'm filming on my phone, so I can't look. J-pop's good, trust me, and it was so great for math because like I knew all the words, but I didn't know what it meant because it was in Japanese. It was really good. Vondi, Vaundy, so good. He doesn't tour. I hate that for him, but peace and love because I love his music. Um, not Korean, Japanese. Okay, I used to be really big into anime. Not anymore. I am super big into Studio Ghibli. You can kind of see behind me. In front of me, I have a Totoro plush. I have some other posters. But behind me, if you can see, this is Howl's Moving Castle painting. This is a Totoro tapestry. These are spirit sprites. This is all. This is crafts. This is a Ponyo poster. Here's baby posters. There's a there's another painting up here. There's another painting over here. This is a House Moving Castle painting. There's figures. There's figures up here. There's figures over here. I have a bunch of T-shirts. I have a bunch of posters in my room. I love Studio Ghibli. Actually, I should have a whole episode talking about that. Actually, uh, love Studio Ghibli so much. But have you ever had an obsession with a culture? Because Japanese culture, I just love it. Same with Korean. Specifically styles, trends. I really like Japanese and Korean trends. Or South Korean trends. Uh, like the trinket thing. I'm not a Labubu fan. Labubu. Ben of the Week's right. It sounds like it sounds like a curse. Cursing the Labubu on you. I think they're cute. I don't think they're worth as much as they are. I didn't think they were cute at first, but then they started growing on me. What is the hype with them in the past month? Because they were popular a couple months ago, but now everybody's hating on them. It's like Benson Boone. Benson Boone and the Labubus. What is the hate? The sudden hate. Can we talk about the Alex Warren hate? Actually, we're not going to because everybody liked him and now everybody hates him for no reason, and they're not even hating on his music or his story. They just don't like they don't like Alex Warren. I don't understand. It's like people saying they don't like Benson Boone. Like, give me a reason. I'll give you reasons I don't like Jimmy, Mr. Beast. That's a different story. Culture, fashion is just so much better. Like the thrift stores. My Instagram is a lot of male fashion. As you can see, I'm a pretty girly girl. But I like me some male fashion. I love me some oversized jeans. I love me some oversized t-shirts, jerseys, jackets, button-ups. I'm a button-up girl. I've been a button-up girl for 4 years. I love button-ups. And shorter hair. This is about as long as my hair is getting. I'm planning on getting a perm before I go back to school. So this will shorten up a little bit, and I'm gonna get like an 80s perm. So like my bangs, I'm growing out my bangs. If you didn't know by my podcast picture, I have bangs. You're like, yeah, I can see that. No, like I had like real bangs, like go over my forehead bangs, and they're really cute. It's just I realized they're a lot of work, and I like my middle part bangs. If you don't like them, you're probably a white boy that plays a basic sport and only wears Adidas. Sorry if that was personal. Because some of you Adidas boys, I'm sure you're fine and not basic and only like Star Wars, the most basic American thing ever. Anyway, it's getting around the end of this episode. So you learned a little bit about me. I did not come back around to my point of Japanese clothing, did I? I follow these guys that do thrifting in Japan, and they're so good. I can't think of their names. I can't think. Uh, just look up like Japanese street fashion. Like it's just so good. Like I love Japanese street fashion, and my favorite thing about K dramas and pictures of a lot of women I see too in Japan is that they wear so many men's clothes and look so good. 20th Century Girl, it's really sad K drama, but it's like really good. Like it's really good. I found it really relatable as a teen girl, because it's about teenagers going to private school or some. I don't know how it works in Korea. I haven't watched enough K dramas yet. I've only watched like 5, and they were pretty long. It's just a movie. It's really good. And the girl, she wears a lot of oversized stuff. She wears backwards hats, but she's just so cute. It just looks so good on her. America, can we normalize women trying to look cute by not wearing sweatpants and a basic t-shirt and being one of the boys? America, can we stop normalizing the one of the boys girls? I have beef with those girls because I'm not gonna get into it. But being a tryhard had never hurt anybody. Being a tryhard by wearing, like, going all out. I went to coffee today. If you're wondering why I look like I just came from church, it is a Wednesday at like 2:40, 2:40 on a Wednesday, and me and my friend went to coffee, and I'm in a floral long skirt, a little cardigan, bow jewelry, a pink tank top. Like, was it just an hour at coffee? Yeah. I don't care. Y'all about to see me out of school really trying this year. Sorry, this is my last thing. A little thing about me. I refuse to wear the same thing within a 1 month period. Like, I don't wear the same clothes within a 1 month period. Like jeans and shorts and maybe like a tank top under something, or like a hoodie, like as a pullover if I need. But if it is not a part of my main outfit, it is sitting in my bag. It's sitting in my arms. Accessorize, bows change everything. This was a basic fit until I put the bows on and had a bow necklace. Shout out to my friend that bought me this. These earrings. Shout out to Altered State, Urban Outfitters, Target, Kohl's, question mark, Urban Outfitters. Myself, my Tommy in it bracelet. Can we start having personalities, please? Anyway, so when I go to school, I used to go 3 days a week. And then my college classes, and I would wear a different outfit every day. Like if it was a holiday, I have 3 St. Patrick's stuff. I have like 5 different Halloween fits and earrings. I have like 5 different Christmas fits, and I'm switching it up. And this isn't even counting the stuff I borrow from my mother. Normalize being basic, or normalize having personality and not being basic. Anyway, thank you for joining this episode. I know this was like quite a roller coaster. This wasn't me venting. This wasn't really me talking about any personal issues or anything. This was just like kind of a intro to like a little bit about me, a little bit about the podcast. To start, like to fully publish the podcast, you have to publish an episode. I'm with guest. I plan on going about 40 minutes. Bless my phone. let's not talk about all the Hawaii stuff I have from a past vlog. I'm gonna try to do videos every other week, and I hope you enjoy this. I take a lot of inspiration from Koi Piso, and just like I kind of just want to be relatable and have and be somebody that people can kind of relate to. You saw the little like yeah. Yeah. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in about another 2 week in 2 weeks.